The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Senegal against the United States. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of the United States. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Senegal. A quick look at the lineups. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product at times, but he's very unselfish. He's a real team player and he's making great strides.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. It's a loose ball. Looks like a good ball through. Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Senegal have an early lead. Good start. Spoon forward. Moussa passes it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. They get a throw in. Looking for a corner. Can he finish? Loose ball, who's going to get there? Volleyed effort.
I think it's a very good try, and I think he chose the right option, but let me tell you, that's a tough skill.
And the ball is out of play. Koulibaly. Jackson. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. How about it? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Sarr. Zabali. Gets it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries a through ball. Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
That's not going to make it. Looks to slip it through. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Tries the route one option. Now the pass. Zabali looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Sek. Gets it upfield. Koulibaly battles to win it back. Deftly done. Away from immediate danger. Throw it. Lopi. Steered out wide. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Tries a through ball. Lovely bit of skill. There is the half-time whistle.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Senegal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again. Senegal carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Passes it through. Pulisic looking to get on the end of this. Goalkeeper's ball. Tiara. Oh, great ball! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Out to the left it goes. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Moussa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
The United States have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Carter Vickers. Richards tries to get it forward quickly. Moussa. And he's onside! Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
The United States keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Cardozo.
Looks to slip it through. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Corner it is. Keeper's ball.
Saar.
Sima. McKennie hurtles into the tackle. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair.
Musa.
Pulisic. Looks like a good ball through. Pulisic. Diarra. And now they can launch a counter. It's got through, chipped through. Diarra has given away a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that will be the final act. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, I think they certainly met their match here. There was a lovely ebb and flow to the encounter, but very little to choose between the teams. And
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Senegal against Algeria. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Crowd rises for the national anthem of Algeria. Crowd rises for the national anthem of Senegal. Here are the lineups we've just been given. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's hard not to be impressed by this fella, Aouar, who's established himself as one of the more complete midfielders, and so early in his career, with some terrific performances against real European powerhouses. He has many admirers, myself included.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Lopi plays it out to the wing. Tiara. Sarr. Jackson plays it backwards and they'll try again.
Jackson can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Koulibaly pumps it upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Koulibaly. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Zabali crosses one in. Oh, good hand from the keeper. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Coaxed out to the wing. Koulibaly cuts it out. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Zabali crosses into the box.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Who's going to make this theirs? Goes wide. Gets into some space. And the flag has stayed down. Shoots! That is wayward.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Now the pass. Benrahma. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's looking to get there first. Sek. And now they can launch a counter. Passes it through. And out to safety. Ball swung in. Defence has got rid of that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Senegal have made their intentions clear with the way they exploited that right side in the first half. They certainly opened one door, Peter, but now they've still got to open a more important door.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Senegal clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Sek hurtling down that right flank. And he's got his range wrong there. Sarr gathers from the goal kick. Dinks one in. Forward it goes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's trying the shot.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Benacer with a delicate ball. Lopi. Jackson! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Superb from Guiri! The breakthrough arrives at last! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Algeria take the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, good interception. Zabali boots it upfield. Diarra with the ball through. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Awar tries to stroke it through, tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Algeria seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Yeah, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Diarra goes steaming forward. It's a long forward pass. He's had a look. And the lead stays intact, just.
Ah, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Deftly done. Can he find a finish now? Diarra. He's made sure that that won't get through. Buonani. He's tried one. It's a loose ball. The ball's loose, and he's after it. And that is that. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort and the endeavour we saw, but they probably just lacked a little adventure and not enough ambition in their play, and ultimately I think they paid the price.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The Teessiders against the Robins. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Led by the officials and the respective captains, here come the stars. A quick look at the lineups. So that's got things underway. Smith. And back out it comes. Armstrong goes steaming forward. Roberts pumps it forwards. Oh, the ball's come loose! Goes long and forward. Roberts drives it towards the front. Well played, he saw that coming. Aimed long and direct. Well positioned to make that interception. Spoon forward. Oh, good interception. Fry. Tries the route one option. Fry. Smith.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Flores puts his foot on the gas. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Tanner gets good distance on it. He's had a shot! Missed by a fraction. It's a long forward pass. Flores boots it upfield. Tries a through ball. Chance! Good clearance and very necessary. Ball's out once more. Looks to slip it through. In by Smith. Massive leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Ball swung in.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Howson. Plays a clever pass. And he's there to hoof it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Dinks one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course the timing is absolutely key.
Plays it long. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Armstrong. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Middlesbrough playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He's gone for it! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches.
Now the pass. And the defence can get it clear. That's not going to make it. Gets it upfield. And he's made certain that won't get through. Middlesbrough need to avoid being caught cold at the start of the second half. It has been an Achilles heel. Bristol City are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Who's going to make this theirs? Flores. Knight. Roberts. Lofted into the middle.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Talk about singling someone out.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger.
Middlesbrough may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of passes is leading to no end product. They have to add the incision.
The Teessiders have a sub ready to come on. Passes it through. Here it is now, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempt at goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
Dickey with a delicate ball, looks like a good ball through. Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless of course there is one last dramatic twist.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing though, not quite able.
Just 5 minutes left. Fry with the ball through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's gone a long way up and away. Howson. And now the finish! Referee's given a throw. The Bora look as though they're about to make a change. Looks to slip it through. Now the pass. Right through the middle. Ball needed. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Into extra time we go. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Roberts pumps it upfield. Bell has it out wide and in space. Force. Fry. Tries a through ball.
Middlesbrough are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Clears it out of harm's way. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Knocks it towards the front. Cross deflected behind for a corner. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. McNally. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, I think for both sets of players now, fatigue becomes your biggest opponent. You know, when the body gets tired, the mind usually goes with it. Concentration levels are difficult to manage now.
And we're off for the final time. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Ayling. Bell passes it through. Chance! Goal! City! Finally, the deadlock is broken. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
The Robins give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Chance to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Roberts. McNally. Bell. Tries lifting it over. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries to get it forward quickly. Middlesbrough are out. Middlesbrough eliminated in round one. It is so far from what they dreamed or believed, but there's nowhere to hide from it. They have gone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This is so hard to take because they never really got a chance to get going, and it has to act as a good learning curve now. Losing sometimes can make you a little stronger.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Middlesbrough taking the challenge to Manchester City. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The lineups, we can have a look at them now. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Ealing Jr. Chance!
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Foden hurtling down that right flank. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tries to dink it in. And he's there to cut it out. Ealing Jr. Looks to thread it through. Managed to get it away. Manchester City paid tribute to their manager recently, and why not? He did bring them the title.
He deserves all the praise that comes his way for me after his success last term, but the fans will be looking for even more now. That's the game for you, and he'll undoubtedly want to show that he can maintain success and enhance his own reputation.
Tries to stroke it through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Chipped through. Can he find a finish now? Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Has a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Danny Vivian. Rodri. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Smith. Ealing Jr. Now the cross. Reinders. And we've reached half-time. So we reached the halfway point.
Middlesbrough ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Middlesbrough clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Plays it out to the flank. Looks like a good ball through. That intervention was very necessary. Belanova. Rodri tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Hoists it high. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Aït-Nouri tries a through ball. Rodri gets it back. Savio with the ball through, cut out in the nick of time. Spoon forward. Now the pass. He has it out wide now. Oh, good interception. Aimed long and direct. Lenihan. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Fires it in low. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. The Teessiders are still clinging on here with not long to go. Danny Vivian. Bernardo Silva. Good idea, just poorly executed. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Morris. Flores. Out to the left it goes. Header! He can get that clear. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Flores. Flores passes it through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. The final whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for good periods of the game and didn't do enough to turn that control into victory.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Middlesbrough against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The lineups, we can have a look at them now. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Spoon forward. Ealing Jr. Tries a through ball. Has a swing at it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Ødegaard. Saka. Middlesbrough were a real credit to themselves in picking up a point against one of the league's big hitters. Now can they pick up all three? Morris. It is deadlocked. It's a long forward pass. Away from immediate danger. Ødegaard. Calafiori. Saka. Tries a long pass towards the front. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that's going to be a goal kick. Calafiori tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Saka. Wonderful quick feet. And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Now the pass. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Havertz. Oh, he's come flying in. Tries to dink it in. Aimed in towards the centre. Harmlessly behind.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Morris. And it's half-time here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Deftly done. Nwaneri. Morris battles to win it back. Timber. Saliba. Looks to thread it through. They've managed to get it away. Throw in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Steered out wide. In he flies! He scores! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
The Bora break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Morris. Passes it through. Now the cross. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Looks to slip it through. Defence has got rid of that. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Trossard. Havertz. Madueke. Merino. Long and high towards the flank. It's a throw in. Arsenal look as though they're about to make a change. Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
The Gunners have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Looks like a good ball through. Shoots! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
The Teessiders get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Played out to the right. Middlesbrough have a sub ready to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Passes it through into the last 5 minutes. Crosses it, firmly met. Who's going to make this theirs? That has put a stop to that. Done very well to intervene. Trossard. Saka. That's the throw. Arsenal have decided now is the time to make their final change. Promising cross, and he's cut it out. There is the final whistle. The Borough always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's a very good win, and as a former defender, I know they'll be very happy at the back not to have conceded. Yes, you're part of a team, but as a unit that works together, you have an added pride in a job well done.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Tottenham Hotspur against Middlesbrough. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Here then the lineups for this game. That's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Kulusevski, Peter, is another Swede of Balkan heritage. and that automatically raises excitement levels. No surprise that he stated who his hero is. I think we're all well aware of that. And I think the playing styles are very different though, and that comes as no surprise. This guy has got a lot of potential.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Flores looks to slip it through. He has it out wide now. He's dealt with that well. He's tried one! Fence has got rid of that. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Johnson with the ball through. Simons. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, that's neat. Hits one! That's a half-decent try.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Flores tries the route one option. Great challenge. Simons plays it out to the wing. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Spoon forward. Danso. Aimed long and direct. Now the pass. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Flores. It's a long forward pass. And if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Kulusevski. Johnson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looks like a good ball through. Goalkeeper's ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Sarr. Udogi. Sarr. The T-siders have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games. Kulusevski. Johnson. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's not going to make it. Flores. Aimed forward. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Kulusevski. Udogi. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Looks to thread it through. Udogi. Forward it goes. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Van de Ven. Simons. Lobs it in gently.
Tottenham Hotspur are not functioning.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Smith. Tries a through ball. On the volley! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Middlesbrough had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Udogi. The Borough are still clinging on here with not long to go. Simons tries a long pass towards the front. Kolo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Richarlison. Kulusevski. Simons. Tottenham Hotspur go in search of their winner. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Van de Ven. Out to the left it goes. Kulusevski. And time is up. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it and times when they looked like losing it. So they'll be reasonably happy to end up with what they've got.